This is Justice Done Dirt Cheap. It's August 25, 2012. This is video 2 where I'm going to tell you about a hearing that happened August 15, 2012 in the afternoon. Now, what happened is I'm suffering ill health, specifically depression and anxiety, because of the multiple traumatic experiences I've had at the hands of the Fredericton police force and at the hands of New Brunswick lawyers while New Brunswick judges watch. Now, I was present August 15 in the afternoon to deal with a bylaw charge, which was not wearing a helmet on the trails. I was supposed to just plea that day, and what ended up happening was I had my power of attorney attempt to speak for me because I'm suffering ill health and I'm having a difficult time dealing with these court matters. Now, I had for the judge an affidavit which gave the background regarding my health condition. Attached to the affidavit was an exhibit, which is the appointment of power of attorney document, a copy of a confirmation letter signed by a doctor, and a copy of a prescription to prove that I am suffering from ill health and have appointed a power of attorney to speak for me, so all the judge has to do is listen. Now, the judge refused to allow the power of attorney to speak for me, so I was forced to get up and speak for myself. Now, at the hearing, I demanded a simple thing from the judge. Now, there's a document that is supposed to be filed regarding bylaw matters according to the Provincial Procedures Act of New Brunswick. And that document is called a notice of prosecution. Anytime there's a bylaw matter issued or a ticket issued regarding a bylaw, there's supposed to be a notice of prosecution served on the person who has received the ticket. Now, the notice of prosecution is very clearly stated in the Provincial Procedures Act of New Brunswick, and I demanded to see a copy of the notice of prosecution. The judge refused to answer my question, which is simple. Do you have before you a notice of prosecution, yes or no? For the record, I want to know that. The judge, Mary Jane Richards, refused to answer, and then went ahead and asked if I had received a disclosure from the solicitor representing the city of Fredericton, which is George E. Kalinowski. Now, Kalinowski stated no, disclosure has not been provided because it's a first appearance regarding pleading to a ticket matter. So what ended up happening was the judge ordered Kalinowski to provide disclosure before I'm required to plea. Now, I demanded to see the notice of prosecution. The judge refused to answer my question. And I said, listen, it is very important that you answer my question today, right now, because according to the New Brunswick Provincial Procedures Act, if you do not, as in the judge does not have a notice of prosecution before them, at least by the date of the hearing of the first appearance to plea, then that is considered an incurable defect and the matter must be thrown out. Now, I announced that to the court. She refused to hear it. She said that I had to leave the court immediately, and I asserted myself. I want to know today, right away, because if there's no notice of prosecution, it's an incurable defect, and I demand the matter to be thrown out immediately. What ended up happening was the judge ordered the sheriff's department to physically throw me out of the courtroom. So they literally dragged me out of the courtroom. Two of them dragged me by my heels out of the courtroom, and then four more ran over outside the courtroom, and I was escorted out of the building. Now, this is ridiculous. absolutely uncalled for regarding a simple bylaw matter. And I still didn't get my answer regarding notice of prosecution. The judge went ahead and set a date for another plea hearing and ordered the lawyer to provide disclosure. Now, I'm unhappy with this. I'm outraged that judges act this way over such a simple matter of a bylaw issue. They should know better. And I should never have been thrown out of the court physically. All the judge had to do was answer the question and throw the matter out as procedure requires. So thanks for listening. This is Justice Done Dirt Cheap, just giving an update regarding court matters in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. Thank you.